Turkey has been a major power for centuries. When the caliphate was strong there, European countries began to fear that their Byzantine Empire was collapsing, especially after the Ottomans conquered Constantinople. Europe panicked, realizing that if things continued this way, they would soon have no territory left. So they started searching for new lands. Some reached the Americas, some South America, and Vasco da Gama kept changing routes because he didn't dare pass through Ottoman-controlled regions. They feared they would be killed if they entered Ottoman territory. Eventually, a sea route was discovered, and Vasco da Gama reached India. He didn't discover a new land, India already existed. He simply found a sea route to it. Spain, Portugal, and Britain were doing the same because the Ottoman Empire had reached deep into Europe, and Christian nations were worried about their survival. The Ottoman military was powerful, but Europe advanced in technology, diplomacy, and strategy, and used Muslim sectarian differences to divide them. Shia-Sunni conflicts grew, and Muslims began fighting among themselves. Britain took full advantage of this weakness. During World War I, the Ottoman Empire was dismantled, leaving only modern-day Turkey behind. The Caliph was arrested, but global protests forced the British to soften their stance. Eventually, the Caliphate was reduced to a symbolic position, and real power was shifted to Parliament. Soon after, the Caliphate was abolished, replaced by a presidency, and even traditional Turkish attire was banned. In short, the very identity of the rulers who once led an empire was erased. Britain's divide-and-rule strategies continued. India was split, Burma separated, Bengal divided, Pakistan created, and later Pakistan itself was broken into two parts. They always left behind a new conflict, so that fighting would never end. This policy made South Asia a continuous battleground. One moment Britain sold weapons to India, the next moment to Pakistan, ensuring both sides kept fighting while their arms industry profited. Even today the game hasn't changed. Only the players have. Pakistan still believes it can defeat India, while India doesn't boast about overtaking China overnight. Neither side has that kind of absolute power. India is focused on economic development, which is why it reduced military spending compared to pure conflict-based states. China is extremely powerful today, and India is rapidly rising, so the balance will continue to shift. Britain has always done the same thing. Wherever they go, they leave behind division, hatred, and conflict, and then make money by selling weapons to both sides. That is why we remain stuck in small internal fights, while the world has used us, divided us, and moved ahead.